Let's Talk It Out podcast. My name is Willa Power. I want to give you a little bit about this podcast. This podcast is where we're going to have subjects where we're going to be talking about just about anything that you would like to hear. Subjects that people don't talk about. So I just want you to tune in every week. This is going to be a good podcast. Now, first, let me first say I want to introduce to y'all my daughter, Kimber Benton. She is my co-host. She's my best friend. She is my protector. She's my help. She is my love.
Girl.
And I don't want to say too much. You see, she getting over her head, right? So,
you make me emotional.
well, that's what you are, baby, very emotional. But she is my friend, and I just want to thank you for coming on, being my co-host.
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all, we're gonna have a good time today. Now, our subject today that we would like to talk about is loss of good friends, dead or alive. How many of you out there have had a good friend and then you read it somewhere on podcast that your best friend had passed away? Your best friend had passed away. And then you don't know about it until you see something like that on podcast, on Instagram, on YouTube,
Facebook, yeah.
or Facebook. Right, absolutely. And then when you see it, the emotions just go over you because you're the last person that know about it. And when I tell you that is a hurtful situation, what do you think, Kim?
I think so. Yeah. I think people are, especially when you're good friends, you have to take into account that people know other people, and there's some things you can't keep private. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And things like that need to be spread because people love people. You know what I mean? Whether it be family, friends, relationships, or whatever, people have their own relationships within each other. So I think that kind of stuff needs to be known.
Absolutely. I had a good friend that passed away not long ago, and we was like sisters, and she was like a second wife to my husband, and she passed away. And
What?
she was like a second wife to
What
James. She would come over and say, "Hey, husband," and he would say, "Hey, wifey." Just something.
Oh, girl. Okay.
No, boo, now we ain't gonna do that. Because them fighting words right there. But we were so close, and she had that right to do that. You know what I'm saying? And she the type would come over to my house and don't call and we'll open this door. And I'm like, now girl, now wait a minute, how you know I ain't in no situation? You know what I'm saying? And you over here knocking on my door. I could be up there flying high. You understand what I'm saying? But she was the only one that could come on my house and not call. You know what I'm saying? So just to know that she had passed, and I still think about her a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a hurtful thing.
Yeah. I've had good friends that passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've hurt me a lot. But you know what I mean? You just have to keep pushing.
Yeah, pushing.
It's something everybody goes through. Death is a part of life. We all gonna leave here.
Absolutely.
You never know when it's gonna be, but you just have to be prepared.
Absolutely. And you got to let all this grudge and stuff go away.
So what about the friends alive though? That's what we need to talk about. Because friends are not faithful that be alive. So we need to talk about that. Absolutely. Because real friends are hard to find.
Absolutely.
You know what I
mean? When I tell you, it's hard.
I don't have many good friends. I can always say that my best friend is always going to be my sister. We fight, we fuss, we don't talk for maybe 2 weeks. We might not talk for a month. But when she called me, I'm coming.
Absolutely.
And it's the same way for me. So my best friend is always going to be my sister. But I have had some faux friends fake friends.
Well, we all got fake friends.
I've had some fake friends that I've lost that I dare not want back.
We all have some.
I lost them for the good.
And there's a reason why you lost them. A lot of them is in your life for a reason, a season, and some of them just need to go.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I've had some. And have you know, like when you were in high school, you have a lot of friends. You know, they stay your friends.
Yeah.
But as you get older, those friends disappear.
Right. Everybody's not meant to grow with you.
Absolutely. They are not meant to grow with you because you live in a different life, some going down a different path.
Right.
I had a friend, we was like sisters, and then she went down a different path. And I told her, I can't follow you. That's not my talk. Everything that the Lord say not to do it about, I absolutely not, honey. Nah, absolutely not.
We're going to do it off camera.
Huh?
We'll talk about that off camera.
No, we don't need to talk about that off camera. We talk about this on camera. You ain't work, not me.
I ain't gonna tell nobody.
No, I ain't gonna tell nobody either, but God, but I can tell you one thing, I didn't go that route. I'm not into smoking and all that drinking and want to link up with the same sex and no, baby. I'm strictly man. I want to say I'm strictly, y'all fill it in, but I cannot do it. Absolutely not. Absolutely. God made all woman right here. Not half and not none. This is all woman.
Lord willing.
Now, Lord willing, it's happy willing, because I'm good. Okay, let's get back.
But yeah, when you lose a good friend, it hurts you to your heart. It really, really does. So when you lose a fake friend, you're not missing anything in your life, honestly, because really you lost them for the better.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I believe
it was hard for me to understand that, for real. Well, sometimes I used to chase friends, you know what I mean? And try to figure out why we weren't friends no more, what happened, but people know what they do.
I used to chase friends when we was in high school, elementary school, and high school, because me being bullied, I wanted to make a friend.
Right.
And it was hard to make a friend because people bullied me a lot. And then I didn't know who was really gonna be my friend or gonna turn on or just trying to be my friend just to be mean about it. You know what I'm saying? But I realized as I got older in life, all that stuff had to wash away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Write bullying down.
Yeah.
Because we need to talk about that.
Yeah, that is a big word. That's with older people and younger people.
Absolutely.
That happen with older people.
Absolutely.
People get bullied on Facebook, but we're going to talk about that. That's going to be another subject. Look out for that one, because that's going to be another subject we're going to talk about. But how about friends that's dead?
What about them?
You remember you have to have, let's say, you had a friend that you really didn't care that much about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she died and then realized that she was a good friend. Have you ever been like that?
No.
I have. We weren't the best of friends, but we would talk off and on. But when she died, it still hurt me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
I understand.
It still hurt me a little bit because, we talk off and on, but she wasn't really my best friend, if that makes sense. But when she died, it hurt a little bit. It did. I can remember
something. You had a lot of friends going on.
Girl, let me tell you, I told you I'm to the point where I wanted to be friends. But now I feel like I'm a leader and not a follower now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back then I was a follower because I wanted to make friends. But now I consider myself as a leader. I don't have to make people to be my friend. If you're going to be my friend, you're going to be my friend. If not, just keep moving.
Absolutely.
I don't need it.
I agree with that.
I don't need trouble. You know what I'm saying? I just need someone to guide me and help me. Like when I have an issue, I can call you and talk about it and make sure it don't get out.
I think that's when the word genuine comes into play. Real genuine friends. I don't think a lot of people know what genuine friends mean. What does genuine friends mean to you?
To me, it means someone that I can trust.
Right.
Someone I know that I can talk to and I know it won't get out.
Right.
Someone that I know when I have an issue that I can talk to, or if I need to cry out there, come and say, I got a shoulder for you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in the hospital with my friend Carolyn, she called me every day, even though she couldn't come see me, but she called me every day, make sure I was okay if I needed anything. And that's a friend, somebody that reached out to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I call a genuine friend. Somebody that just go out and buy you something just for no reason. For my birthday.
Just say that you're on their mind.
Absolutely, thinking about you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I am. If you my friend, if you my true friend, I'm gonna call you. We don't even have to have a conversation.
Right.
We could just say, hey, you all right? I'm just calling to check on you. Need anything? You need to talk about anything? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm type person now. You don't have to worry about what we talk about. Go out. And that's why I feel how you can build trust with people. Because if I tell you something, girl, let me tell you this. Had a friend, right? We got to talk about this part. Had a friend, best friend, calling no names. I ain't calling no names. Grew up together. Been known her since you was a baby. And I had told her a deep secret. Okay, we talked about stuff like that. And I told her a deep secret. So we was at the club. Yeah, I was at the club back in the days. I was at the club in Tony's, matter of fact. And she was there with her sister and her brother. Yeah, Tony's a hot mess. And we were sitting at the table, and she was, dancing with somebody. And her sister boyfriend said something about what I had told her. Oh, so I'm saying to myself, how in the world? You mean it? What? And so I never let her knew that I knew that she had said repeated what I said. Something. But I never knew. But what I did, I love you from afar. And I don't speak to that person as much as I used to. No, I don't hang with that person as much. Anything, if I tell you what I want you to hear, I tell you what I want you to tell. No, we trying to put our hands off. Don't you? We ain't talking no more. I'm done. Yeah, but we don't talk like we used to. And yeah, that do bother me because we was close. We were like sisters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she got thumbs down right now. But yeah, they got thumbs down. But I never did let them know how I felt or that I knew that she told something. No, because some things ain't meant to be said. And some things you just keep. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you just love them from afar. And that's just the way I am. I'm going to say something. What you finna say? What you mean? You gonna say something to her? Yeah. Oh, don't you think they would bring up an argumental situation? What it's gonna be. Oh, okay. She's cold. She ready to throw down like Popeye and Bruto. Popeye the Sailor Man. You ain't gonna pop off like that, if I need to. Oh, okay. No, her back don't pop off. It is what it is. You my best friend. I don't want to lose you. I love you too. Yeah. If that's how they do it. Yeah, that's a little hard. I love you too. But I need you to come on up to the 20th century. I am to the 20th century. I'm not a fighting person. I'm a Sagittarius, but once you get me to the edge and my wheelchair fall off, then yeah, we got it. We got it. Yeah, once the wheelchair, get ready to fall years old, I need it. And, yeah, you can't just. I'm not gonna let you run over me. Let me put it that way. Right. I'm not gonna let a friend run over me. If I see you, my friend, I'm not gonna let you run over me. Right. Now I will voice my opinion on some things. I do it in a good manner, but I'm not an argumentative person. Would you do it in a godly manner? I could do it in a godly manner. It depends on how it goes. How it goes. Now, if it happens where I have to raise the little boys, you gonna raise it? Raise my boys. Yeah, we gonna have to. Yeah. That was a good topic. Yeah, once I put a little bass in my voice, then I'm upset. And then when you see the tears coming down your face. That's me. Child, you get the trembling. Yeah, and then you start sweating. A little bit. Oh, girl, yeah. Then you have to put your false teeth and stuff out and take your earrings and stuff off. Who got false teeth? Huh? I ain't got false teeth. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Well, once you pull that out, it's over. I don't want to bite no lips or nothing. But y'all, I want to thank y'all for listening to this topic. It was a really good topic. Best friends, losing a best friend, dead or alive. Right. We all done been there. We all have them. We all know how it feels to lose somebody that you really do love. Absolutely. And we also know how it feels to lose somebody that you care about. Love and care about are two different situations, So I want to play a little game with you. How about that? Lord, I'm shaking. Oh, girl, don't shake. I want to see how smart my baby is. How about that? Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask you a little triple question. I'm not trying to cheat either. No, you don't see that. See, there you go try to cheat. Okay. Which fashion brand is known for its double G logo? Gucci. Oh, yeah, you know your fashion. All right, here we go. How many points in a touchdown worth in an American football game? 6. Oh. That's a field goal makes 7. Oh, you better. I got sons. They play football. Oh, okay, let me see it. Now you should know this one. Okay. A camel inspired by the original logo of what social media platform? A camera. Oh, Instagram. Oh, girl, yeah. Look at you. Yeah, girl, I'm smart. Okay, well, let me see if you know this one. How many colors in a rainbow? Oh. Gotcha. I don't know. What is it? 8? Can you name the colors? It might help you.
Purple,
purple,
blue,
blue,
red, yellow, orange,
green. One more.
What am I missing? Blue?
I think you said blue.
What am I missing?
I don't know. I know you got it. It's 7 colors.
7 colors?
Yeah. So let's name them again.
I said 7.
Let's name them again.
Okay. Purple, red, yellow, blue,
orange,
green, yellow.
You said yellow.
I said yellow.
Yeah, you said you don't be sick. Is it white? Would it be white?
What would it be?
Would it be pink?
Pink is in a rainbow?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never knew.
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Me too.
Okay.
Okay, who wrote Hamlet?
Shakespeare.
What's the first name?
William Shakespeare.
Okay, wait now. What sign of the zodiac is represented by a crab?
Scorpio?
No.
What? I don't know.
Hmm?
I don't know. I know it's not a Gemini.
Why would it be a Gemini?
I know it's Gemini season and it ain't us.
Oh.
So that's what I do know.
Yeah, that's what we need to talk about. These Geminis, y'all.
Baby,
oh, Jesus, that's a
talk about it.
That's about like a 2-hour conversation.
June 11th, and I'm accepting all gifts, lunches, brunches, gift cards, food stamp cards, gas cards, cash money, everything.
No.
If you need my cash app, DM me, please.
Oh, okay. Well,
what's my next question?
I think that. Okay, what year did the Titanic?
I do not know.
You don't know
1902.
You close.
1905.
Go up.
1912.
There you go. Okay.
I'm just a little bit. I'm smart. Okay, I knew it was back there.
Okay, this is the last question.
Okay.
Who the inventor of the Windows operating system?
The who?
Who invented the Windows operating system?
In a car?
Windows in an operating system.
Like the Windows computer? I have no idea.
Yes, you do. You be on it every day.
Apple?
No.
Microsoft?
There you go. Microsoft. Okay.
I'm a little bit.
I just wanted to test her, y'all, to see where my girl at. I'm going to get her next time, though. Watch, I'm going to get her next time.
Yeah.
She ain't going to be able to get these, but y'all, I want to thank y'all for tuning in on this podcast. We really had a good time. Anything you want to say?
I don't. I think we should have a good podcast. I'm so excited to be a part. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to have a wonderful time. I think we're going to have some amazing topics. I'm so excited. And we're also looking for your suggestions just to see exactly what you want to talk about, because we want to talk about what you want to talk about.
Absolutely. And I'm sorry. And if you want to email me, you can email at bitandw64@gmail.com. I am also on Facebook. Look up Willa Benton. Not Powell, but it's up on the Benton. So Willa Benton, if you want to put a suggestion in on my inbox. I am on YouTube. Willa Powell, Let's Talk About Podcast on YouTube. This podcast will be uploaded on Instagram. It will be uploaded on YouTube. And it will be uploaded on Facebook.
Okay.
You will not be able to miss none of this podcast. And it may be up on some other platform, but we'll let you know what other platforms that we will be loading up. I want to thank y'all for joining.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Kendra. Kendra, Lord, I give you my daughter's name, Mr. I'm sorry. Don't blame me, girl. Blame me. I want to thank my camera woman, Dee Dee. She had come and stepped in to be a part of this great podcast.
She's the best.
The best, her devotion, her dedication. I love it. I want to thank you. And y'all, please come back and listen to us. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hold your 2 fingers up like that. It says 2 weeks now. And we're going to be talking about bullying. All right? Enjoy. Thank y'all. Look, call on God because he want to hear from you. All right? Love you all. Bye-bye.